good morning, everybody. Good morning at the first live of New Ideas for New Talk, the lives of the New Ideas of New Opportunity Network. So this is the start, the beginning of an adventure. What we're gonna do, we will talk more about the network along all the year. What is New Ideas for New Opportunity Network? It's a network of European organizations, 61 members, coming from 28 countries, all over 20 countries, so all over Europe. The network it started already 5 years ago, promoted by different organization promoter in Europe, and one of these is CPIP. And today we will have here as guest of this live the chief of CPIP. So I want to welcome Daiana in our studio today. Hi, Daiana.
Good morning, Nino. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our new talks.
So how are you today? How it's in Timișoara? Because you are there, right, today?
Yes, of course. So hello from Timișoara.
So the west of Romania. So during these lives, we will go around Europe. So we'll keep moving in different countries, and so to meet all our partners of the network, and so we will move continuously around Europe. It will be a virtual moving at this moment. It's not really possible to travel, but as we are passionate on traveling, we will keep traveling with in this way.
Indeed, right. You are describing a very important part of our activity and of our profession, traveling around Europe, virtually, physically, depending on the context. But now today, you are welcomed in the middle of East Europe, in Timișoara. I'm saying hello from the little Vienna, which my city was called. It is one of the most diverse, culturally and ethnically and confessionally cities in East Europe. It represents a region that was European way before the European Union concept ever started. So we are describing ourselves as proud European with different ethnical backgrounds. And this has an imprint on me and on the work that we do at European level.
So I want to go a bit inside your work. I want to go a bit in your organization. So you are the chief of CPIP, and can you tell us a bit what CPIP does?
Okay, I am, let's say, next in line. Our chief and general director is Rodica Pană. She is our leading voice, and for me, she is the voice because she is also my mother. We are a family business, and I know that sometimes it has a not so positive connotation. We have a very positive connotation.
Consider that I work with my wife, so I think your position is better than mine.
For us, all the family is involved in our activity because we are professionals from different backgrounds, but we all believe and wish to promote the concept of lifelong learning. And we want to make lifelong learning viable and strong carrier of message, starting from our own family, in our own local community, going to our professional networks, like we have here, our new opportunities for new ideas network, and sending this message all over Europe. And this is what CPIP does. It promotes the concept of lifelong learning, and it pushes it helps it to permeate throughout all public policies. How it is that possible? Through European projects. We implement, we develop, we co-produce, we do research, and we also do technical project management in a vast array of topics, from agriculture to regional development to entrepreneurship to social work, school education, vocational education, adult education, developing local communities, looking out for justice aspects, looking out for the safety of the communities.
So if we have to define your job, so if someone asking you, which is your job, what do you do in your life, what you answer, which is your profession?
That was the single most complicated question everyone could ask. And I was thinking, how should I explain, for example, this to my grandmother? Because she always asks me, what are you doing at your job? And it is such a simple and such a complicated answer. Going from my background, I'm a bachelor in educational sciences. I have specialized in public policy, and my official profession is that I'm a trained lobbyist. So that's professional, let's say, certification. Work experience-wise, since 2004, I have worked in European project management, looking out for calls, for proposals, selecting topics, learning how to write project applications, learning how to implement projects, reaching out to end users, to target group, connecting with partners, securing partnerships, and a lot of other things that we juggle around with the big label of multitasking.
So also I think your job included, because I think we do almost the same, but it's including traveling.
Of course.
And,
a lot of.
I don't know if it's happening also to you, then when the people say, oh, but you are traveling a lot, you are really like people, you are always everywhere. So it's easy and really chilly and nice job. So it's happened for sure also that to you, right?
Yes, this is one of the myths that come with our profession. It is a profession, like we say, for example, in Romanian language, we have an expression that everyone is very good and is expert in education and football. Now, the new thing is that everyone is an expert in technical project management. So everyone has the opinion that this is an easy, fancy, traveling, meeting new people, and getting rich. That's a huge stigma. And I think we should write a book about busting myths in the profession of European project managers.
For sure, for sure.
It takes a lot of determination. It takes a lot of.
Yes, so what I think the message we want to give, that our job is actually putting things together, create new things, join goals. So because it's actually, and I think it's the first step of making changes. That is actually the most important part of our job.
Yes.
Going through the website of CPIP, I noticed a lot of projects connected with justice. That actually it's something that I see really complicated. No, I feel when I read something connected with justice, I feel a big responsibility. So can you tell a bit to us more about the project connected with justice?
This is something that I had the opportunity to work actually from the starting of my activity with CPIP. So our first project in justice was a Grundvig in 2006. It was the first time that I had contact with this area, and I have never left it ever since. It is challenging.
Sorry to interrupt you, but one of the people watching the live is saying that you have an echo in your side. So maybe better remove the headphones if you have them.
Okay, let's try without the headphones.
So thanks, Nino Shilona, to say that they hear an echo from your side. Sorry to interrupt you, but that is important. Our guests today are also a possibility to interact with us, so they can ask questions and see if some technical things are actually really good.
So let's see if that is better.
Maybe now it's better.
Let's hope so.
Yes, we were talking about justice, so project connected with justice.
Yes, we were talking about the topic of justice. It is something that usually you do not imagine in connection with Erasmus program, because Erasmus and lifelong learning are the two major programs we have worked with. However, for us, it was amazing that we had the possibility to bring lifelong learning culture in prison, in probation, in young offender institutions, in all kinds of situations where we have learners, citizens, people that need to be engaged with learning, to bring them in learning situations.
I understand. So, can you talk a bit more about specifically maybe one of your projects, to go a bit more to understand with the concrete things actually what is about? Consider that there are people not aware about this kind of project. So, in simply words, an example of one of your projects.
Yes, one example of our flagship is the project CCJ. It is about career guidance. We saw the programs of career guidance that happen in other major professions. We consider the highly relevant profession of prison officer or correct. And it was something never done before. Now we are developing a program for career guidance based on the culture of lifelong learning.
I understand. So actually you are connecting to things that sometimes we see actually far from each other. So you are putting together, actually maybe forcing a bit the program to put together something which sometimes seems really far away, right?
I think that this is one of our major missions, make it work.
So I have another comment from some of the guests. Okay, someone keep hearing the echo, but anyway, for next time we will try to solve these small technical things. It's our first live, so they can forget about us for this kind of stuff. So Lauren is asking if to join the network it's needed to pay a fee.
No. We do not believe in offering this service where you deliver something and then you disappear. This started from a lot of experience where we've seen that even if it is a paid service, if it is not a constant engagement, it doesn't work that way. So we developed this network with our colleagues strictly on a voluntary basis, without any kind of. It is your work, our time. We are investing in our profession.
Our organization, EProjectConsult, it's one of the new actually in the network. We are part of the network since the last 2 years. So this will be our 3rd year inside of the network. And I can completely confirm what you said. It's I see the network like even if we are spread all over Europe, I consider network as a big group of friends where really I can easily text someone connected to the network and get immediately a feedback. So I think a network where it's not a structured network where it's needed to pay a fee when you are just one next in line. It's something that in our work actually really rare. It's working and bring some effect. We are a group of people, a group of organizations which are together because we have a common goal. So we are working all together to join and to reach our goals. And just to close this nice chat with you, Daiana, does maybe during your working and your traveling, did you have something never happened, something funny to you? Because to me, when I'm traveling, I'm happening always, and as I meet new people, always happen funny things to me. Can you tell us some small nice story that it happened to you, maybe traveling around Europe?
In our profession, you need to have very strong coping mechanisms because it is a very challenging profession, and sense of humor and self-sense of humor, it is absolutely essential. It has to be on the top line of the hiring requirements. And first, you need to be able to make fun of your own silly mistakes on your own contexts where you just enter and blow it, because things like this happen. One of the problems, well, difficulty is multitasking. It happened to be in the same time in two project meetings online. Different people, even if there were different discussions. I wanted to say something, but I mistaken the microphone and so people something happened. I just went.
Today you have just my screen, right? You don't have to talk. We are not talking with someone else at the same time, right?
No. You have my exclusivity, and the network has CPIP's full attention. Like you said, this is a unique thing. It is unique because everyone is on a voluntary basis. Everyone works more than we could ever ask for. We know where we are because we want to do that's the bottom.
So I want to say you thanks, Daiana, to be with us today. I want to remember to all our guests, and the next live will be the 25. Actually, the 25 we will have two lives. One will be at 11 in the morning, and one will be at 3 in the afternoon, PM. So we meet again with other guests. So we will keep traveling around Europe and talking about a different topic. The 25 of November. But the important thing is actually what will happen the 26th and 27th of November, when we will have our online meeting. In general, New Ideas for New Opportunity was an event, a physical event. So we were all of us, we were meeting in Brussels. So it was two days event where we had possibility to stay together and talk and develop our idea. This year will be online, so it's a challenge. I think we are trying to work on it. Hopefully next year we will back the physical part. But for this year, it's something online that I think could be even more effective for some aspects. So let's see what will happen. So maybe in the live we have the 30, because the 30 will be another live. We will talk a bit about the result of the networking event.
Right.
So thanks, Daiana. It was really nice to talk with you, and hopefully see you soon. So ciao to Timișoara and ciao to CPIP. Bye to everybody, and see you to the next live that it's on 25, and have a good day.